Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to talk to you about Boston Whaler's 2018 315 Conquest 60th Anniversary Edition. Let's start with the profile of the boat. It's got the rub rail with the stainless steel insert. And it's got high freeboard, and as you move towards the bow of the boat, you get more freeboard. So this boat is designed to go out into the Gulf or the ocean and take on the deep water. So you have the deep V along with the high and the high freeboard with a nice flare to it, shooting the spray out to the side. So it's a very, very dry boat. As we move down towards the back of the boat, we've got the trim tabs, you've got underwater lighting, and it's powered by the Mercury Verado twin 300s with the joystick piloting right here. That's something that we'll talk further when we get on the boat, so let's hop up and take a look. Here we are on board the 315 Conquest, and we'll start at the back of the boat. If you are fishing out fishing for the day, you get a nice leaning post for fishing off the back of the boat. We've got rod holders along the back, conveniently located here. And then the live well, just where you need it, right on the back of the boat. So good location for that. If you are not fishing for the day and you're going to go to the beach, go to lunch, dinner, sunset, whatever it may be, just lift this up. And now you've got a very comfortable 3 adult person bench seat, very comfortable. A lot of support for your legs here, and if you have more people, you can come to the port side, bring this out, and you got 2 more people here. Then when we come over here, this is obviously facing this way, but if you still have more people, you're at the dock, or you're just out on anchor, or wherever it may be. Just bring this back this way, pull the step out, and now you've got 2 more adults here. So you got 2, 4, another 3. You got 7 adults comfortably out here. You have a table that's inserted right here, so you have a nice table that fits in for everybody to be able to put their drinks and maybe a plate of hors d'oeuvres, that type of thing. Okay, let's move over to the starboard side. We've got a little prep station area. So as far as preparing maybe bait, whatever you have, whatever you're working with at the time. You've got a refrigerator with a small freezer in there. That freezer will hold between a half and a 3/4 bag of 10-pound bag of ice. So you'll have that right at your fingertips there. And as we move into the cockpit area, now we're going to just flip this back the other way. And now it's very comfortable set up for a lounger facing forward. So we've got the filler cushion in here. You can have 1 or 2 people lounging forward this way. You can also lounge facing the rear of the boat. And if you just want to sit and have a drink or something to eat, or just go for a ride and you don't want the filler cushion, take this up and the table comes up to a table height. So drinks, food, that type of thing. Nice sitting area to do that. Then as we move over to the cockpit, you've got the Mercury Smartcraft. So this is a computer that's going to run all your temperatures and pressures and all your fuel burns, a ton of information. All the information you're going to need to know about the boat is in here. Spotlight, remote control for the Fusion stereo. Let me hop in behind the steering wheel here. You've got the traditional Whaler helm steering wheel, and then you've got plenty of room up here to put in. You could actually fit 2 17-inch units up here. A lot of times we put 12s, but the 17s will fit. So you've got plenty of room up here to pretty much put whatever you want. Simrad, Raymarine, Garmin, you name it. You can add your own exactly the way that you want it. And you've got all your rocker switches, very visible, right at your fingertips. A couple of vents. So the boat is equipped with a generator, which will give us AC and heat. So the captain will have some cool air blowing on him when he's driving the boat, which is always nice to have. We've got trim tabs down below here, and then we've got the joystick. The joystick is just a fantastic option for this boat. If you're doing a lay along docking and you're coming up and you got only a few feet in back, a few feet in front of you, you can just push this. The boat will go directly sideways. The more wind, push a little further, get more RPMs, so you can go all the way down, and you'll get the boat on the dock. A couple of other features of this that comes with the joystick is the auto heading. So it's an autopilot, and if we were going to Key West, you're on your chart plot, you have a little boat with a line that comes out, you expand it out to the outer marker for Key West, you hit that, it'll take you directly there. It'll actually get to Key West 20 to 30 minutes faster and burn less fuel, and a lot less taxing on the captain, because I'm not driving for 4 hours back and forth, making, doing this type of a line. It's a direct straight line. So the auto heading is just a fantastic feature. Then another one, if we pull into a marina and we're waiting for a slip assignment, or if you got a bridge to wait for, I could just hit the sky hook right there. It'll lock the boat in position through GPS, and it's about a 10-foot radius that will fluctuate, but which isn't very much. So it's basically keeping you in the same spot. And then once you get your slip assignment, it's going to be a port side tie. I can go get the fenders, all the lines, take my time, not running around the boat doing it. It's a lot safer that way. And then when I'm all ready to go, come back, take off the sky hook, just use the joystick, bring it on in. So fantastic feature to this boat. I love it. I use all three features all the time. Lastly, on the fly-by-wire, we got the DTS, digital throttle and shift. As soon as I get out of the, when I'm using this and I get out of the slip, I just put this one all the way down, and then I hit the one lever, and now I use just the one lever. It'll run both motors and keep the RPMs exactly the same all the time. I keep this down just to remind myself I'm in the one. So this is much better for you as the captain, not having to adjust the RPMs to match them up, and it's much better for the engines to be exactly RPM'd and exactly synced up all the time. So it's another really nice feature to have up here. We've got great visibility on the boat. You've got the full windshield up here. You've got stereo speakers. You've got a vent window that on a nice day like today, I'd have that vent window open, and we could get a nice fresh air blowing through there, along with the side windows as well. And let's take a look down into the cabin. Very nice size cabin for a 315. It's very wide, very spacious, very comfortable for 4 adults. We've actually had 6 down here before, playing a game of cards, having a drink. You've got rod holders up here that'll that give you, they're out of the way, but a good place to store the rods. And then the table is set up for drinks, cocktails, eating, that type of thing. You can actually fold it in half if you don't need the whole thing, and it will lower down as well to turn this into a bed. So it's a very large bed, 2 adults very comfortably. Could actually fit probably 3 in here, or 2 adults and a couple of kids. There's plenty of room here for that. And then we have the galley. So storage all the way around. You've got a faucet with a pull-out sprayer for rinsing things, which is good to have. A single burner, which is pretty much all you're going to need 99% of the time. Microwave, and then you've got your flat screen TV. And then in behind you've got the mid cabin, and the mid cabin is actually a very spacious cabin back there. It's plenty big for 2 adults. Again, more room if you needed it. So a lot of room back there. Window to get your extra lighting and some fresh air if you do need it. Again, the cabin is AC'd as well. And the head, nice spacious head. You've got a window for fresh air and extra lighting in there. You've got the sink with another pull-out sprayer, so you can use that doubles as your shower. And then you've got the vacuum flush head, which is top of the line. That's the one you want. They work fantastic. So very nice, good size head, very practical. Here we are up on the bow. You'll see that there's plenty of room up here as well. We've got the chrome plated rail that is very high. So as far as safety, gives you full height. It's keep you from if you have any issues. Then we've got 2 rod holders. These are rod holders, and they also hold the. We have a sunshade out here, and so the 2 poles go in, and then the sunshade will actually hook up onto the corners. It goes up in just a minute or 2, and it's a really nice feature. You can hold 4 adults out here comfortably on this sun pad. And we've got a windlass system. That's top of the line windlass. It's It's all you need as far as windlass goes. Storage is underneath here for that. And then to finish off on the hardtop, we've got a spotlight, remote control spotlight, and full vision. If you look at you look through the windows, you see you got 360-degree vision all the way around. Fantastic vision. You've got a large hardtop. It's just an all-around great boat for pretty much doing whatever you want to do. If you want to go to the beach, if you want to go to lunch, it does all that very well. But if you want to go offshore and fish, you want to go down to the Keys, you want to go to the Bahamas, it'll do all that very, very well and very safely. So if you've got any questions on the 315 Conquest, my name is Bob Freeman. My number is 603-213-1194.